The key to any presentation is preparation. If you're knowledgeable about a subject, you'll feel more confident talking about it. So where to begin? Whether you're assigned a topic to talk about or you chose it yourself, the next step is to research it. Don't just rely on the internet as a resource. Talk to your peers, send out questionnaires, attend exhibitions and read the relevant literature. Once the research is finished, you'll have an idea of what your key points are. These form the body of the presentation structure and are the headings under which the rest of the information is categorized. It can be difficult to decide what should be included and what should be left out, so ask yourself, does my audience really need to know this? What about visual aids? When creating a digital presentation, it's good practice to put each message or idea on a new slide and keep the information to a minimum. Remember, the slides are there to aid your presentation, not to do the work for you. Use graphics to help your visual aids engage the audience. Be consistent in the style you choose and avoid using different fonts, colors, or sizes. When delivering the presentation, it's recommended that you use prompt cards, as they provide the right amount of detail to help you stay on track, while also allowing you to make eye contact with your audience. They should be clear and concise. If they take longer than 10 seconds to read, they're too long. Practice your presentation at least twice to make sure it works. It's best to practice in front of a mirror or film yourself, as you'll be able to pick up the flaws in your technique and make improvements. On the day of the presentation, arrive early and arrange the room. Is it too hot or too cold? If you're using a digital presentation, check that your computer is plugged in and displaying properly. Make sure it can be seen from all angles and be sure to practice where you stand so you don't block the screen. Alternatively, if you're using a flip chart, place it on the side of your dominant hand. Ensure your writing can be seen clearly and pause before you flip the page over. Think about your body language. Standing with your feet apart, shoulders down and hands outstretched shows you're relaxed and confident. Avoid putting your hands in your pockets or fidgeting. There's no need to stand rigidly, so feel free to move around and don't forget to smile. It's important to speak clearly, so what you're saying can be heard. Check with those at the back that they can hear you before beginning the presentation and try to project your voice without shouting. Eye contact allows your audience to feel involved, interested and flattered. It also provides you with feedback about how the presentation is being received. Don't just concentrate on one person or hold their gaze for too long, as this will become uncomfortable. If the audience is large, concentrate on sections instead of people, but don't be systematic in the way you move your gaze around. Mix it up. In the introduction, put your audience at ease and provide a 30-second summary of the presentation's purpose, which can be repeated in the closing statement to bring the presentation full circle. If you can, hook the audience with a question or shocking statement, and don't forget to let them know when questions can be asked or if you're giving out a handout. It's also a good idea to say how long the presentation will last. So, what about questions? Select the person with a question and listen to it. When they've finished, break eye contact and rephrase the question to check you've understood it. When answering, remember to link back to the main point of your presentation. If you don't know the answer, don't panic. Just say so. Someone else might, and if they don't, suggest you'll do some research and follow up on it later. If you have prepared well, you'll be able to present with confidence. So make sure you research the subject, practice the presentation, and speak clearly to get your message across.